Hi, boys and girls. It's Sister Hinsdale. I'm so happy to be here doing singing time with you. I hope you had a great week. We kind of had a little bit of crazy weather with the snow and everything, but I hope you're able to find some really fun things and good things that happened with your family this week. So, in fact, you know I love doing this. I want you guys to take a couple seconds and tell your family one thing that made you smile this week. And I'm going to count to 5. I want you to tell them because later on I want your family to post comments of what your favorite thing that you smiled about this week, so I can see, because I want to hear what went on. So I'm going to have you tell your parents. I'm going to count to 10. 10. Okay. So I want to hear what it was. You have to have your parents or your grandparent, whoever in your family, to comment on there and tell me what made you smile. For me, what made me smile was I had a sweet little friend drop off a bag of candy for us. Some yummy jelly beans. I love them so much. So if you're watching this, you know who you are. Thank you so much. That made our day. So I wanted to start out, we're going to do a couple wiggle songs, we're going to review Nephi's courage, and then we're going to go over child's prayer a little bit more, and then we will be done. So let's start. Our first wiggle song, I feel like we need to do Once There Was a Snowman, because it's been snowing this week. Crazy, I know. Okay, are you guys ready? Once there was a snowman, snowman, snowman. Once there was a snowman, tall, tall, tall. In the sun he melted, melted, melted. In the sun he melted, small, small, small. Okay, and we're gonna do a different version. Watch me, okay? Once there was a cactus, cactus, cactus. Once there was a cactus, small, small, small. In the sun he grew up, grew up, grew up. In the sun he grew up, tall, tall, tall. Okay, so that probably sounded a little bit different because before I moved to Utah, I lived in Las Vegas, and all the kids in primary, we would sing about cactuses. Not about babies like some people, but about cactuses. So I was missing home a little bit this week, and I figured that we needed to sing that song. So thank you for doing that with me. Our other wiggle song, I thought it would be perfect to do popcorn popping. Do you guys know this one? Do it with me, okay? I looked out the window and what did I see? Popcorn popping on the apricot tree. Spring had brought me such a nice surprise. Blossoms popping right before my eyes. I could take an armful and make a treat. A popcorn ball that would smell so sweet. It wasn't really so, but it seemed to me popcorn popping on the apricot tree. Perfect, you did it. Good job. Another fun fact about Sister Hinsdale, I actually grew up with apricot trees in my backyard, and they would always look like popcorn, just like the song says. And so again, I was missing home a little bit this week, so this was a fun song for me to do. So thank you for doing that. Okay, so we're also going to review Nephi's courage. And if you remember in senior primary, we took a challenge and I had each class come up with some hand motions for the song. So it may look a little bit different than what you're used to, but if I can remember them all, we're going to do the motions that you guys came up with. And tell your family which ones you guys helped with, because I think that would be really fun for them to see it. So are you ready? Let's sing it together, okay? The Lord commanded Nephi to go and get the plates from the wicked Laban inside the city gates. Laman and Lemuel were both afraid to try. Nephi was courageous, this was his reply. I will go, I will do the things the Lord commands. I know the Lord provides the way he wants me to obey. I will go, I will do the things the Lord commands. I know the Lord provides the way he wants me to obey. Next verse, can you do it? The Lord commanded Nephi to go and build the boat. Nephi's older brothers believed it would not float. Laughing and Nephi was courageous, this was his reply. I will go, I will do the things the Lord commands. I know the Lord provides the way he wants me to obey. I will go, I will do the things the Lord commands. I know the Lord provides the way he wants me to obey. Perfect, you did it. Okay, I love it. It's turned out to be one of my favorite songs, and it's mostly because of those emotions that you guys came up with. So good job. If you don't remember it, make sure, or if you get the chance to, rewind it and do it again. That's the beauty of these videos, right? Okay, so we learned the first verse of Child's Prayer last week. We're going to review it just really quick. Remember, it's about a little child that's taking the time to pray to their Heavenly Father when they need an answer to their prayer. So we're going to do those hand motions that we learned as well. So let's try and do it, okay? Heavenly, oh, hold on a second. Sister Hinsel's got to figure it out for a second. Okay, here we go. Heavenly Father, are you really there? And do you hear and answer every child's prayer? Some say that heaven is far away, but I feel it close around me as I pray. Heavenly Father, I remember now something that Jesus told disciples long ago. Suffer the children to come to me. Father, in prayer I'm coming out to thee. Stop! That's the end of the first verse. Did you guys remember it? If not, rewind back just this little part and review it a couple more times. But now we're going to do the second verse. And the second verse is an answer to the first verse, okay? So think about the words while I do these actions, and then we're going to do it a couple more times, okay? Pray, he is there. Speak, he is listening. You are his child. His love now surrounds you. He hears your prayers. He loves the children. Of such is the kingdom of heaven. Isn't that so pretty? And so that song, A Child's Prayer, the first verse and the second verse, you sing the first verse first, second verse after that, and then you combine it and you sing it together. Unfortunately, I don't have a buddy with me. I thought that would be too complicated to figure out for us to sing it together. But if we work on the first verse and the second verse together, when we get back together, then we can sing it together. So I want you to work on that. Let's do the second verse again, okay? And if you have a hard time with the words, that's fine. Let's figure out the hand motions together, okay? Pray, he is there. Speak, he is listening. You are his child. His love now surrounds you. He hears your prayers. He loves the children. Of such is the kingdom of heaven. Perfect. Don't you just feel so good with those words? It just testifies to me that Heavenly Father loves us so much that he's willing to answer our prayers, especially when we really need it. So think about that when we sing it. Let's do both verses together and then we'll be done. Okay? You ready? Heavenly Father, are you really there? And do you hear and answer every child's prayer? Some say that heaven is far away, but I feel it close around me as I pray. Heavenly Father, I remember now something that Jesus told disciples long ago. Suffer the children to come to me. Father, in prayer I'm coming out to thee. Pray, he is there. Speak, he is listening. You His child. His love now surrounds you. He hears your prayers. He loves the children of such is the kingdom of heaven. Yay! And guess what? Sister Eden still messed up more than once, I'm sure. So don't be afraid to try it. If you don't get it right the first time, that's okay. Just rewind it and start all over. It's okay. It's totally fine. That's what I keep telling myself, at least, right? I hope you have a really good week. Enjoy your time with your family and the spirit that can come in your home when we center it through Christ. I love you, and know that I'm thinking about you and praying for you always.